The best athletes have the shortest memory. You win, you forget about it. You lose, you forget about it. When you're done your career, you can celebrate all you want. And I sit there and I was like, wow. And immediately that grin turned into a smile. And then I changed my whole mentality, and then I won next year.
There's people that train to compete, there's people that train to win, and then there's people that train to dominate, to be the greatest of all time. There's a different mindset. There's a never satisfied, always improving mindset that the great champions have.
You hear athletes talk about game speeds up, slows down. Well, it slows down when you're prepared, speeds up when you're unprepared, right? So every time you're in a situation, I've already gone through it in my head. And if you have the same approach to a spring training game as you do a World Series game, nothing changes.
Focus on what you can control. Focus on what you're getting, not what anyone else is getting. Whenever you get an opportunity, you take advantage of it. You treat it like it's the Super Bowl. You treat it like it's game day. Go out there and treat practice like no one else does. And I did that every single day.
You're gonna make that team, win that championship, beat that record, get on that podium. Because of course you can. You have the skill, you have the talent, you have the brains, you have the will, you have everything you need to succeed. But I'm gonna need you to do something for me. I'm gonna need you to put in the work. And yes, even when it's hard, even when you're tired, even when you're unmotivated, even when all you wanna do is stay in bed. Because success doesn't build itself. All your hard work is going to pay off. You're going to make it.
I don't care how big you is, I don't care how strong you is, I don't care how fast you is, bro. Your mindset gotta be different. You gotta have some pride in it. It's gotta mean something to you, bro. But every chance you get to play this game, man, make sure y'all play it like it's y'all last snap, man. And make sure when y'all do it, y'all giving everything y'all got, because we don't know when is our last snap. That's my mindset every time I step on the field. Don't be that dude, I wish I could've. Do it tonight. Do it tonight, man. Prove who you are tonight.
I'm hungry for this shit. It's like I ain't go through my past and like lose or I lost for nothing. So I want this shit to go up every time, every chance.
Committing your life to that distance becomes the goal. You have to run no matter what and never give up. You will be controlled by your race results. But running's ultimately a simple thing to do. If you want to belong and stay in the game, you have to be committed. To win, you must have absolute devotion.
Two types of champions for me. Like, there are champions who prepare themselves to win, and there are the other ones who prepare themselves to dominate. I prepare myself not to win because I know that I'm gonna win. I wanna win in fashion. I wanna dominate, I wanna maul people. There's people that train to compete, there's people that train to win, and then there's people that train to dominate, to be the greatest of all time. There's a never satisfied, always improving mindset that the great champions have.
Did you think at that moment this race was yours to lose?
I thought at that moment that there was a big chance of winning it. Yeah, I don't think about losing. That's not in my head. I think about how to win.
I am a man with something to prove. And a man with something to prove is a dangerous individual. But at the same time, I am calm. So I will go in calm, dangerous, and look to show the world the new age.
People put too much seriousness to, success and failure, especially on the basketball court. If you take a shot, you can only do two things: make it or miss. That's how simple it is. That's what you try to get to your kids, so they're not afraid of that simple act. When I took that shot, whatever shot it was, in my mind, first of all, I'm thinking I'm gonna make it. Secondly, if I don't, okay, we can come back tomorrow, work hard, make sure when I get in that situation again, I'm gonna make the shot. But you don't put the end of the world on that one particular event. And kids sometimes have a tendency to do that. So you as a parent, you have to simplify it as much as possible to show them that either way, I still love you if you miss that shot. I still think you're still a great basketball player if you miss that shot.
The athletes who started late are actually the most dangerous athletes in the room. And most people have no idea why. The kid who started at 5 years old has talent, has experience, and has that head start. But here's what they're missing. They don't have that feeling of being behind. And that feeling right there, that is the weapon. Because when you know you're behind, every session matters more. Every rep, every touch, you just can't afford to coast. But the ones who've been going at it for a while, they can afford to coast, and that's why you'll beat them. So next time you go train, this is what I want you to do. I want you to walk in there with a chip on your shoulder. Not in a negative way, but in a locked in way. like every session you do, it actually closes the gap. The fire you have right now is your biggest weapon. The question is whether you're willing to use it.
I think it's really important to be in your 20s. A lot of my friends gave up their 20s. They were working so hard that they gained weight, lost contact with people, they didn't have a lot of adventures, they were sitting at a desk. It's important in your 20s to like meet people, go out, figure out what you like to do, experiment. It's hard to do that when you have kids. It's hard to do that older on when there's more pressure. And then you want to create really good habits. One habit is simply just showing up for people. If you get into a routine and you're known as the person that always shows up for someone when they're grieving, when they're celebrating, when they're contemplating, like you're just always there for them, that's a really good friend. That's a really good reputation to have.